Plans for the holidays, um, it's a moving target at the moment because again, Jilly will be back the day before, so it's Jilly's. So we've got everything ready. She will probably be very tired because she's been away for 3 months. So we'll be most likely at Jilly's, my daughter's place in Los Angeles. And usually for us, Christmas and Thanksgiving is just because it's Jilly's time, because we hardly get time to see her. So if she wants to invite any of her cousins, she will, but we're going to be in Los Angeles.
Very nice. What is your favorite part of the holiday season?
Actually, see, I'm not a Christian, but to me, Christmas became important when we went to England in '76. So Christmas time is always fun. It is such joyous time. In England, Christmas is everywhere. I mean, in the hospital, in shops, everybody is happy, food everywhere, Christmas carols in the streets, people will just start singing. And I remember going to Westminster Abbey, and if you know, it's one of the most acoustically perfect church, and listening to Christmas carols. So just kids will come stand and start singing. So to me, Christmas time, it's not so much about religion as about happiness, joy. I mean, the decorations, and Jilly used to decorate it, and so to me, it's a very happy occasion, and everything about Christmas is nothing but pure joy. I love it.
It's great. I love it too.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. What do the holidays mean to you?
Family, friends, but most important, family. I miss my daughter. Sorry about that. Cut it. So that's what it is.
It's got to be hard. She's
very hard.
gallivanting everywhere.
I'm sure she misses us too. Stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure her mom misses
Cut
her
it.
too.
Don't. Yeah, it's about family.
Yeah. What does hope mean to you?
I don't know what heaven is, but I have a rough idea. I think it's being a doctor in Hogue. I've been blessed, and I've really been very happy here. Everything that a doctor could do, I have. And I'm very happy in what I'm doing now, running the Diabetes Center and the Hogue Medical Group. But I have had more fun enjoying my life in the last 26 years than the previous 42 years. I would say the day I saw my wife, the day my baby was born, and what I have done in the last few years. So Hogue means a lot after my wife and my daughter.
And you've been with Hogue for a long time. How have you seen it change throughout the years?
I would say no change. The core values have not changed. External market forces, political changes, to me, don't matter much to me, but the values that we cherish about respect, service, and giving yourself more than to others than to yourself, those have remained. And it attracts people who continue to give, continue to have loyalty. The loyalty that people have for Hogue is fierce. It is not something that can be measured. It's not something that can be explained. It's a very horizontal organization. It's not a vertical organization. So I do not see Hogue having changed at all from its core value. The rest of them, we adapt. It's very adaptable. Hogue is very quiet. It does not speak about itself much. Maybe even within we don't. We just assume that we have to do good. So personally speaking, Hogue has not changed from the values that I think are very important. because of that strong willingness and desire to do the right thing, Hogue has remained successful. And it will be always successful because it will not deviate from those values, and those are very, very important values.
I would probably classify you as a dreamer just for what you've,
Mhm.
just the diabetes center and what you've envisioned and how that's come about. What are your future dreams for Hogue?
Can you take 5 minutes? I had to wipe my tears. Sorry, it's about crying. I have no shame about talking about my family, so it's just for the camera that I wipe my tears. Yes, have I been a dreamer? Yes, I'm a dreamer. Do I continue to dream? Absolutely. The only concern, it's not a concern, the only drawback to where I am is I'm not getting younger, I'm getting older. I wish I was 35, and there's so much to be done, and there are so many opportunities that Hogue gives to people who are ready to give themselves. So I'd like to see diabetes being taken seriously, and I know there are people who are interested in doing this, so I would like to develop a community-wide, Orange County-wide diabetes care program where everybody is taken care of scientifically, rich, poor, black, white, people of different culture. Diabetes should be taken seriously, and I hope I'll be able to play a part in creating such a huge community-wide standardized best practice so that people will not get diabetes, and if they get diabetes, they will not lose their eyes, kidneys, and feet. I hope. And then I'm also helping the hospital in developing a primary care group, and I hope that'll set standards for care in the community, in the population. We have selected some very fine doctors to help us do that. And I hope that medical group is considered as one of the best, if not in Orange County, if not in the state, in the country, because we're developing to take care of people and not to employ doctors. So it's not about the doctors, it's about what we have to do. I hope we will grow bigger and provide care to some of our most needy people.
What did Hogue look like when you first got here?
I still remember the first general staff meeting I attended in August 1986. I joined the 1st of July 1986. And I was at this general staff meeting with some of the most prominent Hogue doctors. I was very blessed. Right from the first day, I was involved with giants of Hogue Hospital like Dr. Richard Harano, Dr. James Shelburne, Dr. Joel Manchester, Dr. Don Williams. They were my friends. I mean, they adopted me. And I looked at that meeting and I said to them, I said, I want to be there one day as the chief of staff. So I remember all of them telling me, we'll watch you, we'll help you get there, but show us that you can. And they meant every word of it, and they did help me to be able to learn and grow. And so I said Hogue has not changed, and to me Hogue still is the same as it was, a warm, vibrant, very quiet, very self-effacing, and giving opportunities to anybody and everybody who wants to contribute. So the difference is many young doctors, hospitalists, intensivists, neurohospitalists, gastroenterologists, being able to provide care to the patients when they need it rather than waiting for the doctors to arrive. So that's a big change. And very importantly, the medical staff embraced all this. Oftentimes, medical staff would do things which would be almost at the expense of their income. But if you tell this medical staff this is what is best for your patients, they would not only support it, they will make it successful. Some of the things that medical staff have implemented in this hospital, way before any other hospital in Orange County, hospitalists, intensivists, diabetes program, door to cath balloon timing. And I remember it was all geared and directed by medical staff leaders. And I still go to meetings occasionally with the other departments. It's amazing how these people have come together at their time, where they could be with their families or they could be seeing patients, giving up all that just to make a difference. So I've seen the difference in terms of what we provide to our patients, but I continue to be amazed by the strong, high quality caliber of doctors. As a community hospital, we have remarkable things to our credit. We don't talk about them much. As I said, we do not talk about it. So people came from Jocelyn to meet with me yesterday. We have more number of patients with gestational diabetes, the UBROT program for women and children, for women with pregnancy and diabetes. Some of the things that we do, rest of the community hospitals don't even do. But then we continue to do more and better. So the changes are that continued support of the community, philanthropy, continued enthusiasm of the doctors. So it continues to provide the best care. Can we do better? Sure. Can we do more? Sure. Can we do it with better cost? Sure. But they will happen. And we will continue to be a big name to reckon with.
Tell me about your favorite Christmas Carol ball memory.
You know, I'm a very shy person. You may not believe this, but I'm very shy actually. I think I cover up by talking and speaking loudly. All of them have been fabulous. That's one time when I see my wife at her best. So every Christmas Carol ball, I have the photographs of every one of them. So all of them, because she looks at her best. So to me, that every Carol ball is, I look forward to it, not because I want to dance, because I don't, not because I have a lot to drink, but I don't drink that much anymore. Just to be with her and her beautiful self.
Just the sweetest ever. What is your hope for the ball this year?
When Angie came and told me that there's going to be a different style of promoting and getting people to give more, she didn't give me much time, by the way. But then Angie's very smart, and so the idea that there'll be opportunities for many more people to give to many more areas of clinical activities that Hogue is good at. It's different, isn't it? I mean, everywhere there is silent auction or there's loud auction. What's new? So initially I was not so sure how it's going to work out, because I had a different concept after you explained to me. I think and the way we can appeal to people of various interests. Not everybody wants to give to diabetes center. But if we say, look, one child costs us $375, give us whatever you can so that we can support. I mean, we're supporting the diabetes center to the tune of $600,000 from our operating revenue. So if we can reduce that burden to the hospital, they can spend it on some other equipment if people can. But it gives an opportunity to prevent diabetes in mothers who were diabetic during pregnancy, because they are going to become diabetic. But we know how to prevent diabetes. But if only we have the tools and methods, and hence the finances to detect early and counsel them. Little Latino children who are going to become diabetics, if we can prevent them, and the little children teach their mothers and learn how to eat better, how to exercise, and it costs us to do that. We're doing it at the moment. So help will come in the way. So I think some of those for the young children, for pregnant mothers, for people of different culture, which is a barrier for diabetes education, if we can inculcate them. What we're trying to do, if you think about this, the theme that we have tried to give you is how to get those young children grow up and have good babies. How to prevent those people who are going to be susceptible, educate them not to get diabetes. How to prevent mothers who will become diabetics at a very young age. So I think those are the different things I'm excited about. I mean, it's a public health menace. It's a public health issue. It cannot be taken care of in the doctor's office at the diabetes center. It has to be taken care of by the community. It's a chronic health condition is a community issue. So it's an opportunity, and we ask people to have, who will not love children, who will not have love pregnant mothers, who will not love little children who need help. So I think that's a difference. So I'm really excited about that.
It's the last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just signing off with the holiday message, like Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, something that you want to say to everybody in attendance at the ball.
Enjoy yourself. Life is really fun, and try it. Smile, and it becomes easier. It really does. Live happily. It's far easier to be happy than be sad and angry.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very cool.
So I don't want any